Hi, FR5ED here with a beer review. This is world classic Schwarzbier, the original black beer. This one is from Monschof, I believe it's pronounced, I'm taking a guess, from Germany. This is a lager, it's a black lager. In fact, let me just briefly read a little bit from the BJCP guidelines for this one. It's category 8B. Overall impression, it's a dark German lager that balances roasted yet smooth malt flavors with moderate hop bitterness. The lighter body, dryness, and lack of a harsh burnt or heavy aftertaste helps make this beer quite drinkable. Again, I'm not reading a description of this particular one, it's the category or the style of Schwarzbier. The appearance is medium to dark brown in color, often with deep ruby to garnet highlights, yet almost never truly black. Very clear, large, persistent tan-colored head. This particular one, it is brewed following Reinheitsgebot, Gesundheit. That's the German purity laws of 1516. Only water, barley, hops, and yeast were used in the creation of this. So anyway, it's in a nice bale top bottle. I will be saving this. I will reuse this with my own homebrew. So anyway, let's get it open. And I will mention where I got this, along with this mug. We went to an Oktoberfest party in September, which may seem odd, but our dear friends, Erica and Josh, have a wonderful home that they open up each year for this festivity. Their last name is Bruce, and they call it Bruce-toberfest. So, I mean, from the invitations to the decorations, to the music, to the costumes, to the photo booth, it's definitely a fun time. Well, I won a prize. I can't even remember how I did. I participated in Das Boot. I did. Without really trying hard, I just took my commemorative gulp or 12 and passed it along. But anyway, I got this, authentic German Schwarzbier and a nice mug to go with it. So I am going to sample this beer in this mug. Yeah, it's coming out of the bottle. You can see it doesn't look super dark. Not like a stout, perhaps. I'm going to stop there. That, well, can't really see much from there, but you can see, wow. I'll talk more about the aroma in a second, but you can see it's a nice tan. It actually matches the mug. But getting a very caramelly, very malty, dark fruit. Oh, did they mention, aroma, low to moderate malt. This is the aroma they're talking about. Low to moderate malt with low aromatic malty sweetness. Hints of roast malt. The malt can be clean and neutral or moderately rich and bready. This is kind of clean and bready. We have a hint of dark caramel. I'm getting more than a hint. Almost a touch of molasses in it. The roast character can be somewhat dark chocolatey or coffee-like. Maybe a little coffee-like. Should never be burnt. I don't get any burn smell. Low, spicy, floral, or herbal hop aroma is optional. Clean lager yeast character, although a light sulfur is possible. That's the aroma. Flavor, light to moderate malt flavor, which can have a clean, neutral character, to a moderate, rich bread malty quality. So there's more on that, but enough talk about it. You can read about it. It's style 8B in the BJCP style guidelines. Okay, it is not dry, to say the least. Medium to light, medium body mouthfeel. I'm going to call it medium. There's a smoothness to it. There is almost a molasses / caramel essence to it, which I think gets accentuated with the residual sweetness. I do get a touch of bitterness. Just enough to balance out that touch of sweetness. Under flavor, the very last sentence, some residual sweetness is acceptable but not required. I'd almost prefer it without the residual sweetness, but it's not objectionable. It's tasty. It's definitely, tasty. It's only 4.9%, so if you really like it and decide to drink a couple of them, you'd be okay. Almost a dark fruit, almost a prune, molasses, caramel, bready, and way in the background, getting a little bit of hop bitterness and perhaps some hop flavor in there. No real hop aroma. It's just that molassesy, pruny, caramelly, bready aroma. Yeah, definitely not heavy. When you think a dark beer, you may think it's going to be heavy. Everything about it's going to be heavier, stronger, bigger, and that's not so in a lot of cases. Certainly, there are those imperial stouts, whatever that can be, big and heavy. This is light. If you closed your eyes and you didn't know what color it was, I would probably guess that it was a darker one just because there's just enough of the roasted malt flavor in there to remind me of a porter or a stout. And that may lean, but it doesn't scream dark beer. So it's refreshingly different for me. So anyway, if you've never had a Schwarzbier, spread your palate. That's what I've been doing, been stretching and growing. So this is from Monschof, Monchshof, from somewhere in Germany, Kulmbacher, Germany, and it's a Schwarzbier. So that's what that is, and this is still Fred, FR5ED, over and out.